If you're interested in living in an old town on the Croatian seaside, then keep watching as I take you along a day in my life. Oh, by the way, welcome to my channel, the Amerikanka. My name is Wando, and I've been living in and working remotely from the Balkans since 2017. Since April of 2021, I've mostly been living out of a suitcase going back and forth between Serbia and Croatia. And right now, I'm in my favorite Croatian city, Zadar. Good morning, you guys, from Zadar, Croatia. This is my old town of choice. It's my Dalmatian, Croatian coastal town of choice. But I just love Zadar. It's peaceful, it's calm, it's cheaper than places like Dubrovnik. Got a lot of friends here. So yeah, thought I would take you guys along a day in my life. I had breakfast today, just having a cup of coffee, and I live on a rooftop terrace apartment. I mean, that's crazy, it's surreal. I wake up every single day to these beautiful mountains. So yeah, I have quite a few things planned today. So I'm just gonna go get ready, put on my coat, and we'll leave. So the only disadvantage about living on the 6th floor is that in the old town, there's no elevators in any of the apartment buildings here. So I have to walk up 6 flights of stairs every single time, and that sucks when I have a bunch of groceries. So on most days I come here to what is called the Roman Forum. There's a bunch of cafes here, a bunch of bars here. I have an espresso usually, or I do some work from a bar here. And it's just really, really surreal because the Roman Forum here basically was an ancient civilization, an ancient city in Zadar called Zadar. And there's still these remnants of it, all the way from 48 BC, which is just insane. So it's just so surreal to leave your apartment every day in the old town and be surrounded by all of these remnants of this ancient Roman time. So I'm walking to the market now to get some seafood, but I just can't get over how surreal it is to live here and be here. Like, you can just have coffee in front of ancient Roman ruins. It's just insane. Okay, so I'm entering the fish market now. I come here every week to buy shrimp. Pola kila. Može oko 200 kuna. 200 kuna. I have to laugh at myself here because I was asking in Serbian dialect because I lived in Serbia for so long, and everyone in Croatia understands me when I'm speaking in Serbian dialect, but everyone that works in the fish market are from the Croatian island, and even mainland Croats say they have a hard time understanding the islanders and vice versa. So I had to ask the question again in their dialect, which I have such a hard time remembering to do. Okay, so I'm back in my apartment. I thought I would give you guys a quick little apartment tour of my humble little studio. It feels like a little cottage in the sky. Probably the most redeeming quality about it, even though it's a small accommodation, is that it has this really long kitchen counter space. And this is definitely not like the biggest, best studio, but it's just so worth it because of the rooftop terrace here. I always go out and fly my drone, and it's so nice to be in a place where you can just leave your door and fly your drone and like see above all of the rooftops and make sure like no bird is gonna attack your drone. So that was like the biggest draw for me with this accommodation. I could have gone for like a nicer 1-bedroom apartment like I usually do last time I stayed here. But once I saw that it was on a rooftop, and I was like, oh my God, I can fly my drone. This is Tommy the cat. He's my neighbor. He's the rooftop cat. He just stares at me sometimes, or he just stares into the abyss. So right now I'm walking to the Advent Christmas market. Basically every major town, maybe even the smaller ones in Croatia, have them, and they start around Christmas time, and then they go until I think January 7th. So yeah, I'm going to that, and then after that I'm going to go to a holiday party for expats who are based in Zadar. So basically this is in one of the main squares in Zadar. There's like a few main squares, and the cool thing about living in an old town is there's not just stuff going on at this main square for Christmas. There's always stuff going on here. They have live music here. During the World Cup there were like watch along parties here, so that's why I love living in an old town, because no matter what time of the year it is, it's always happening like this. But anyway, I'm gonna look for what's called Kuvano Vino, which means mulled wine in Serbian and Croatian. So yeah, let's find it. Kako kažeš?
Fritule.
Fritula?
Aha.
Može?
Jedne fritule, može.
Da, hvala.
Velike, male.
Okay, so this is called fritula. I've never had this before. It looks like a mini donut, but it could taste completely different once I actually taste it. So it's my first time trying it. Tastes like a donut, but maybe not as soft, but it's really yummy. It has sugar, chocolate, and hazelnut sauce. Really good. So I'm back at my apartment. I'm about to go to a expats in Zadar Christmas dinner thing. It's a potluck. Everyone's gonna bring a home prepared dish. So I'm going to make some guacamole and then I'm gonna head on over. I always like these ones. I just feel like they're always softer inside and just have a better taste, but a lot of stores will have these kinds here in the Balkans. It's hit or miss whether or not you can find these ones or these ones, but a friend brought me these ones, so I wish I had more, but anyway, it's still gonna taste amazing, the guacamole, because guacamole is very simple.
This is fun.
This is tuna salad.
You have tuna salad?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Well, I am back at home in my comfortable bed. It's kind of messy, but anyway, that's pretty much it for this day in the life. I hope it was revealing and enlightening about life in an old town, living in an old town. I didn't film the bars and restaurants and nightlife scene. I have another video from last summer in Zadar that I think shows that really well, particularly in the height of tourism season. But yeah, basically my boob's hanging out, hopefully not. But yeah, basically I've just been cooking at home, trying to eat healthy, not eat out, not eat processed foods. So yeah, I didn't film that for that reason. But the old town always, no matter which old town you go to, it has such a great concentration of so many really good bars, restaurants, some nightlife. Some old towns are better than other when it comes to nightlife. So I hope you like this video. And yeah, I'll be filming more videos about living in and traveling in Southeastern Europe, the Balkans, countries of former Yugoslavia, whatever you want to call it. So be sure to subscribe if you're interested in living here as well, or you're planning a trip here. I'll see you in the next video.